Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who makes federal laws? Congress.